Hey guys, what's going on? B McG here, and today we have a showcase on my 7-star rank 2 SIG 20 Silk. So I got super lucky getting her. I pulled her twice from early access, which is just absolutely bonkers. But yeah, I took her to rank 2 as quickly as possible, and this video has been in the works for I think a full month now almost, and she's insane. If you have the 6-star, I recommend taking her to SIG 200 because the regen reversal is actually a really solid spike in damage per second for stuff like Battlegrounds. But as for the 7-star, it's very hard to get SIG stones because they don't exist yet. And SIG 20 is fine because I get these slow, which is massive utility for her, and I could also pretty easily shut down regeneration. So yeah, we're just gonna start this showcase here in Realm of Legends like any other showcase. And here I'm showing off her like 3 Fury rotation. And we don't get the full physical vulnerabilities, but we do get 3 Furies, which is more than enough, and we close out the fight pretty decently there. So yeah, she's really solid. She's honestly one of my favorite science champs to use in the game currently. So like I said, this video has been in the works for about a month. And that's going to be pretty evident with these Battlegrounds nodes because I've, been saving as much footage as I can to try to make a, competitive game mode showcase for Silk. And I figured there's no better champ to start with than Rintrah because she's honestly built to counter Rintrah. Funny enough, because she's got easy access to heavy attacks because she can pass it, or she can stun the opponent when charging the heavy attack, so that allows you to keep his mystic charges under control. Then she also has the Sunder debuff from her special 2, which removes crit resistance but sets it to 0, which is very good against Rintrah. She also has the slow on her heavy attack or when striking the opponent against the corner or against their wall or whatever, which will cancel out the unstoppable when he goes when he has 10 or more mystical charges when you launch a special attack. So she's on paper one of the best counters to Rintrah. So yeah, that was a really solid fight against a rank 5 Rintrah. He's kind of a tank, and that was really solid in my opinion. Next up, we have a 7-star rank 1 Mangog, and I don't like Mangog. This dude's kind of a menace. In these ebb and flow knockdown fights, I kind of had a bad rhythm for a lot of these, so you guys are going to see a lot of the special 2s, like the last 2 hits. Either one of the last 2 hits will land during protection. So like right here, drop the special 2 doing some really solid damage and then protection. And it would have KO'd him if I, didn't do that. And then now we get parried, he smacks us a little bit, and now we just need to do a little combo and close out the fight. So 40 something seconds for Mangog, that's not bad at all. So we've seen her take Rintrah, we've seen her take Mangog, now it's time to see her take Absorbing Man. Those 3 defenders are really strong mystic defenders, and she counters them all pretty well, and you're about to see how well she counters Absorbing Man here. So she's got a lot of stuff in her kit that's really good for Absorbing Man as well. Her signature ability allows you to counter his regen that he gets. The special 2 Sunder allows you to counter his crit resist, and she's got easy access to her heavy attacks. That doesn't really help here too much against Absorbing Man, but it allows you to get easy openings and push him to higher bars of power. So like right here, we're about to land a heavy attack and then cancel with our special 3. And this will allow us to have a Fury up after our special 3, and we will be in her, super rotation. I don't really know what you guys want to call it. It's her special 3 loop. So essentially, I'm just gonna try to nuke him down as fast as I can. Right there, I almost screwed up. I thought I hit the striker, but we didn't, and we closed it out without even needing it. So pretty solid there. Next up, we have I think a rank 4 Dr. Doom. And it kind of sucks that this wasn't a rank 5 Doom, but thank you to TJ from SSX for doing these duels with me. I can't complain too much because I was getting these free duels from him. But essentially with her, these fights wouldn't take much longer if it was a rank 5 Doom, because the crit me with your best shot meta was pretty nuts for her. And like as you can see there, like these intercepts, they go pretty nuts. And right here, I think we're just gonna close out with a special 1. Oh no, heavy attack. So yeah, even if like that, you know, we didn't close them out there, we would have been able to close out rank 5 with a special 1. So next up, we have a rank 2 Chavez, and this is the crit me with your best shot meta. She's really solid for this meta as well. So you guys are gonna see we go in for these nice little intercepts, getting some really good AI here, and then we just go in with the heavy into the special 1 here. I liked going for the special 2 initially, but I found that it's hard to get the timing down, because if you are, you know, too slow and you don't get an intercept, the last 2 hits of the special 2 might not be guaranteed crits, whereas the special 1's like really fast. So you guys are gonna see here, I get in a lot of hits to the special 1 before that falls off, and we were really close to closing it out, whereas the special 2 would have been a bit slower. So full yellow bar against America Chavez, you can never complain about that. So next up, we take this showcase into Alliance War. We're going to start against Rintra, you know, like always. This is node 37, ebb and flow intercept, mighty charge, and crumbling armor. So the gist of this is you want to intercept, and then anytime he dashes forward, he purifies all debuffs. And then, you know, if you don't hit him long enough, you will gain an armor break debuff on yourself, which is honestly just willpower healing. I've actually farmed willpower healing here before just to save some, you know, potions, but we're not going to talk about that. But right here, we're just going to go in for an intercept. We get it, and we go in here for the special 2, and yeah, it's really solid damage here. And then he throws a special 1. As you see there, he went passively unstoppable, but because of our slow, we were fine. But one thing I did forget is that he goes stun immune after, I think, 15 mystical charges, so got a little hit there, not a big deal. And, you know, we close out this fight here after an intercept into a heavy attack, canceled with a special 1, and boom, he's gone. So, rank 5 Rintra and Alliance War down in a minute. Pretty solid stuff. Next up, we have Ebony Maw on node 23. This is Power Focus 2, Scared Stiff, and Bubble Shield. So if you block too many hits, you will, you know, he'll go unblockable on the 10th hit. There's also Power Focus 2, so he's going to be getting to his special 2 pretty quickly, but he also will not be able to get to his special 3 that easily. Silk cannot gain the precision from Dexterity, so she's not going to be fueling Mystic Dispersion, which is what makes this node kind of hard. And yeah, now we're rooted, not a big deal. Luckily, Maw's not playing into us there, or he's not trying to attack us, but we just go in here with a little 4-hit combo into a heavy, into a special 2, and, you know, pretty much good to go. We just need to get one more hit here. We close it out with a special 2, and he is donezo. So, pretty solid stuff. Silk's a great counter there. We normally send Titania, but Silk is great there. Next up, we have Longshot on, I believe, node 36. This is Prowess Buildup, Passively Special, and then it's the one, I think it's Hard Knock Life. It's the one node where when you parry, you get disoriented. So that's the one thing you don't want to do here is parry. But right there, we hit like a 40k heavy attack, which to me is just bonkers. She's one of my favorite counters to Longshot, I think. And right here, we're going to finish with a special 1. That's just nuts. It's a 24-second war fight, and I know I'm using a rank 2 with boosts, but it's like still, it's insane. Next up, we have Wong on node 25. There's Power Snack, 1 too many hits, and Prowess Buildup, I think, here as well. So this fight is going to be pretty much taken care of once I launch the special 2, if I can get this dude to play into me. One thing I love doing with Silk and Alliance War is running a Power Start 1 boost, because you can get to a special 2 before the opponent can get a bar of power pretty frequently. So yeah, it's fun stuff. Right here, her evade is just OP. I don't have to worry about a special 2. I just let her evade, and we close the fight out here with some combos. Full yellow bar, you know, fun time. Next up, we have Mangog. This is the same node that Longshot was on. And this one goes pretty well here. We have the power gain that Wong put on us because of his, I think it's just one of his abilities. I don't think it comes from his Sig. But yeah, it really doesn't do much. It really isn't that big of a deal. because you know, I've got the evade ready for if Mangog throws a special 2, which it's looking like he's going to, and he does. We evade, but he had that power steal. That bug has been fixed, actually. You guys will see later in this video. I died to him on 54, node 54, because of that power steal. He power stole when I evaded, which then led to me eating another special 2, and I just couldn't recover the fight after that. But once the bug was fixed, we were pretty much good to go. Right there, we dropped the special 2, and it takes him to 1% health, and then he, you know, we just close with a little combo. Next up, we have Long Shot on node 20. This is Drip Feed Placebo. Sorry, I couldn't talk. Personal space regen, and then if you gain any effects that you're immune to, he gains a power gain. Pretty much, there's not much to be worried about here. Long Shot gains these regens. Doesn't really matter because we have the Sig ability to help try to cancel it. And then any specials he throws, we can just evade it. And I'm running power back boosts because, you know, it's Master's War. I want to have the biggest advantage I can get. And yeah, we just drop another special 2. So pretty nasty stuff. And then again, node 36, same node we've seen with Long Shot and Mangog. Now we have Mojo here. And this one's just as crazy. You guys are going to see pretty quickly here. You know, just another like 30k heavy attack because the second hit didn't crit. Now we just need this dude to throw a special 1. He throws it, which is good. And now we just need to keep doing some intercepts. Oh, he didn't intercept here. Now we're gonna go for the intercepts because this prompt is gonna be gone. He didn't play into us. Not a big deal. I mean, I love trying to get more of those physical vulnerabilities on the opponent, but as you can see here, it's not needed very often with her. Next up, we've got Absorbing Man on node 37. This is the same node we saw Rintra on it first. Ebb and Flow Intercept, Mighty Charge, and Crumbling Armor. This is pretty popular placement. If Rintra's not placed here, Absorbing Man's usually placed here. And she handles this fight pretty well. So you guys are going to see here, bait the special 1 here, punish with a heavy attack to deactivate his form. And then I believe we're going to go for a intercept here into a special 1. Yeah, the special 1 here is to take him down, just so I know the special 2 will close it out. So I know he's going to regen a bit. It's not a big deal. I just need to, you know, slow play a bit, get this dude to throw a special 1 again. Sadly, he did not have like his deactivated form ready to go. So now we just need to bait another special 1. And we have him right where we want him. We just need this dude to throw a special. He throws it, punished with a heavy attack, and now we just need to land an intercept. Once we get it, we can go for the special 2, and this should close the fight out. So right here, get lucky with some crits, and boom, he's gone. No damage taken in that fight, which is always fun to see. Next up, we have Dr. Doom on node 20. A lot of common nodes I'm taking. It's the same node that we saw Long Shot on earlier with the Drip Feed Placebo. She handles this fight pretty well. Right here, we get very agreeable AI at the beginning, and now he just doesn't want to play into us. We go for the parry, we go for the heavy, we go for the special 2, and pretty solid damage there. He throws a special 2. We get the full evade, even though we have the evade, you know, pretty much on standby just in case. And right here, heavy closes the fight out. So Dr. Doom, rank 5, I believe, down in 30 seconds. Pretty nuts. Next up, we have Void on Path 2 in Section 1. Honestly, this is just a diversity placement. There's really not much Void does here, but something I did want to highlight is that Silk has, you know, double mediums. So she's got a 7-hit combo instead of a 5-hit combo, which means you can pretty easily avoid his whole, you know, debuff thing because, you know, you have more combo available. So she's a really good counter to Void specifically. And yeah, her special 1 and special 2 have a lot of hits, so you can be more aggressive and not have to play around his debuff timer as much because you'll just be gaining more combo. So I don't know, I think she's a really good counter to Void. I play it safe here just because I don't want to you know, take any unnecessary chip damage because potions are expensive. But yeah, we don't have to deal with any of his debuffs, which is cool. He placed one there at the end, but didn't really do anything because there's not enough time for it to do anything. Next up, we have Node 20 Quicksilver. So this is where Doom and Longshot were earlier. This is really solid placement in my opinion. It's kind of tricky, but she's a great counter to him. You just need to know how to play against Quicksilver and, you know, run the proper boost. So right here, we'll go in for a special 2. That was the rotation I'm talking about. Get to a special 2 before they even have a chance to throw a special attack. And yeah, now we just need to try to stay away from him, but I don't. So now he's going to regen just a little bit because I don't have enough debuffs up to cancel out his healing completely. So we just need to try to manage his, you know, spacing a little bit just so he doesn't regen to full. That's the only scare here in this fight is his regen. But you know, it's pretty much handled here at this point because we just need to get to our special 2. So right here we punish with a medium attack. Now we need to parry light, and then now we attack into him, special 2, and he's done. So pretty fun fight here. And I think the last fight is after this one. It's Node 54 Mangog. I might be wrong. Yeah, no, it's Node 54 Mangog. This fight's insane. I had some insane crit luck, but this fight is just bonkers. She's a really good counter here. You guys are gonna see just how insane this fight is. I'm going to try to be quiet for the rest of this fight, just so you guys can, you know, watch. So first special 2, and he's already halfway down. Just nuts. And then the guaranteed evade on the special 2, pretty much guaranteed that we can, you know, just close out the fight. And yeah, there's really not much else to say here with this insane luck. Like, every single hit of the special 2 crit. I think we still would have KO'd him if we didn't have that luck, but yeah, just nuts. She's insane. If you get her, take her up to rank 5. She's great. And you know, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed, hit like, sub if you're new. See you guys for the next video. Peace out.